Hi there, Ron Suchiu, back in my studio, and I'm doing a new painting today. I'm going to show you in about seven and a half minutes the entire painting being produced. We did this one on YouTube and Instagram, and I now have a chance to shorten it down. So anyway, let me explain real quickly. You're going to see three objects in this painting. I'm doing a brand new series which are going to be 13 paintings over the next period of about a year. And the paintings are actually, I wanted to do something for my beautiful country of Canada here, and I wanted to do all of the provinces and territories, but I really didn't want to do a landscape. I thought of landscapes originally, but I thought, it'd be really neat. I came up with this concept of putting the provincial or territorial bird, official bird, and the flower of each province or territory into one piece. And what I've done also is I go online and I look at 6 or 7 glass and pottery artists, and I'm creating, the actual still life pieces like vases or planters or whatever. We'll see what's going to come in the future, but we're doing that. I'm doing that just by getting inspired by these artists. Anyway, so what you're seeing right now is this is something I've always wanted to do, but I don't have time to learn it or whatever. So I thought I'd just paint it. I always loved watching these guys with their lathes, and they do the acrylic mix with wood, burled wood. And this is a vase that's actually been turned on a lathe. I'm just saying that. It's not a real one, but it's something I've made up. And I just love that cobalt blue. And in this painting is about Quebec. So the actual bird is going to be the snowy owl, and the flower is the wild blue iris. So again, this is one of a full series. And they're going to be all the same size, they'll be all the same shape, yet every piece will have totally unique parts to it. The bird, the flower, but also the pieces that you see are going to be created by me, so that there's kind of a twofold type of art happening here. I'm painting something that I'm actually designing as I go. So anyway, this one I'm already at I've gone through the whole piece with the vase. That one vase, there's going to be another piece in here also. Those were the blue irises, the wild blue irises that I just put in there. This one actually, this part of it is really unique because I did it very, very quickly, and I have staff here and my wife Colleen, and I had them come in and look at the first vase, and I always get people's opinions. I like to know if they like what I've done, and it probably inspires me a bit. And once in a while I have something that I don't really notice as the artist, and they might say something. But anyway, if you see that this is a blue glass, it's cobalt blue glass. The glass actually is see-through, and the trick to this one, guys, any of you artists out there, is to actually use. I use liquid. It's like a catalyst it's a creamy catalyst that will speed up my drying of my paints, but it actually is clear. And what I did was I made a tint instead of painting with blue paint. I actually used a hue or a tint, and I painted the glass clear, so you're literally seeing the background through the glass itself. Anyway, these things are going so fast. You saw that go from a very, very basic single color, that's my favorite color, and then up until it builds up that real bulk to it. Now you saw the owl pop in there. There was a very, very light sketch of the owl on the painting. I actually went around that sketch before, or I actually stopped the camera, went around the sketch with the brush. I probably should have done that while you were watching, and that's how it just all of a sudden popped up here. I'm actually doing my own filming at the same time here, so if you're expecting professional film, or videography, I don't really think that you would call it that. But anyway, you'll see the owls going together very, very, very fast. I've never thought of myself as a real painter of birds. It just seems that every time I do it, it's actually very easy for me for some reason to get that the bulk of the animal. This one here, the snowy owl, every time I've seen a snowy owl, it's been kind of puffed up, and I think it's because you usually see them in the cold weather. And when a bird is in the cold weather and it stops from, it's not flying, it usually fluffs its feathers all up like this. So this one actually, it had one person came in, and they are really, their bird watch is really into it. And when he saw the finished piece of the finished painting online, he literally thought I was cheating, and I put a photograph on top of the painting. Actually, you know, it's funny because Salvador Dali has done that a few times, and you know, kind of almost pretending that it is the painting, but he actually used multimedia sometimes, and he would multimedia, and he would glue a picture onto this painting and actually fill in around the edges. Anyway, I'm chuckling about that because he's one of my mentors, and I caught him cheating like that. Anyway, so this painting is actually moving along really quick. I'm actually going to be, we're producing some small prints. They're only, the prints are 14 by 14 inches. They're going to be a lot of different pieces because each one of them has that provincial bird, the provincial flower, and there's some pretty unique animals. There's going to be some really unique planters and vases and everything else that I know are going to be created. You know, if you saw these dots going on, I was really surprised when I was painting it because the owl always looks so flat on the canvas. And as soon as I started to put those dots around, you start to realize that, you know, it's got a real body to it, the animal. And it just seemed to help out a lot. And the way the wing is actually tucked in, it's not quite tucked away at that point. It looks like he just landed and he's just in the middle of doing so. Well, there we go. I'm already signing my name. So anyway, these are the prints. This is the prices. And if you got any, if you need any more information, don't be afraid to email me at suchiu@suchiu.com or call us direct. We really enjoy it. You don't have to have your Visa card ready or anything like that. You just call for some information if you want. So anyway, until next time, we'll be looking at the next painting, and we'll get it done the same way. We'll see you later, guys. Thank you for joining me today. See you. Bye-bye.